Okay guys, back for another cast on the druid. Last time I logged out in the Barrens, and I'm still exactly where I logged out. Haven't really done anything off screen, you could say. I'm about to do some piggy slaughter here. Um, so what I'm engaging now in, I'll just show you where I am, down here in the Barrens. And I have to watch out a little bit for that Alliance patrol. It's the yellow line here. Um, Especially if I'm over in this area. 4 level 25 elites. It's not gonna be too nice. So besides killing these mobs, I need the tusks as well. And it's just a big old grind here. Oh. Still fucking up my buttons here, my hotkeys, because I put it's so much in the finger, it's unbelievable. But I have to get used to that. I've sort of changed fire and entangling roots. I think it's smarter doing it the way that I am now, because like I said, eventually I'm gonna get an extra damage over time spell or a dot. And I think, I don't know, the way I operate my keyboard is probably better doing having the keys like that. Like, so I'll pretty much, like, if say I'm on a boss, eventually, let's say I started doing some serious dungeons and maybe even raids eventually, who knows. My, not that the balance druid is gonna be the crazy DPS, that will never happen, but if I actually had to do, I might as well make it easy on myself, so I could like 1, 2, 3 would be my sort of DPS rotation. So keep up my dot to come, it's called insect swarm I think, and then keep up my other dot, and besides that Wrath, or maybe some other Moonfire spell, I don't know. I might change Wrath for another spell eventually. I'll get the hang of it eventually, but it's kind of crazy how much things are, you know, you're running things on your backbone really, or aka in the fingers. And time for a little mana refill. quite sure what lightning hide is. Seems like a rare or something. Yeah, it sucks when you're not watching out for your breath. So someone's drowned somewhere here in the Barrens. And that would have to be in one of the lakes nearby, I guess. It's okay, we can all get tired now and then. I tried it myself. On softcore, fortunately. To drown, I mean. I think that issue gets worse if you're used to playing a lot of undead, because they have a massively prolonged sort of underwater breathing ability compared to other races. So, at least I got all those guys. Not quite sure what that warrior is doing. To be honest, it looks like a bot, but I don't think it is. I mean, the running patterns. Alright, so that was the last of those guys. I need 2 water seekers and still 18 tusks. Someone asked if I want to do Shadowfang Keep, but I prefer to wait. I got so many other quests I'd like to do first. So I politely declined. Ah, come on. So this is one of the quest mobs I actually beat. So I'm down to, I need 5 tusks and 1 water seeker. And there's a water seeker here, perfect. And I'm not really hunting experience as usual, so I'll just take the grey guys if I can make sure that I can complete all my level 20 quests. And with a little luck, this guy will net me the last 2 tusks. Yes sir, very nice. So I'm gonna hand in these 2 quests. One, well, I might as well run down with one of them. One is down here in Camp T. And the other one is Crossroads. now I'm in sort of in the neighborhood of the four riders of the apocalypse, also known as the Alliance Police Patrol. This guy's got some weird running patterns, that's why I sort of suspect he's a bot, but I've never really seen a warrior bot. I just need to see what that X is. It's Bowen's Fang, okay. He's just running in such odds, you know, back and forth like this. Seems odd. Yeah, well, I'll hand in the quest, maybe even get a new one, even though it's level 21. Let's see how much experience I get. Yeah, I got 14,000 left. Should be alright. Yeah, okay, so he gives me a new level 21 quest and I can actually complete that one right away. And then there is a level 25 quest, I'm gonna let that go for now. There's the weirdo pattern running guy. Anyway, repair. Yeah, that great, I wouldn't say that. So, I just sold those boots. There we go. Yeah, it would be a little silly to use my hearth here when I got a fly guy right next to me. So, I'm off to Crossroads to hand in the Consumed by Hatred quest. And after that, I'm gonna hand in the level 27. It's a go talk to. I'm pretty sure that this should give me a lot of experience. So, after all, it is thinning out a little bit with the quests here in the Barrens. Got 2 level 20s there, level 27 there, go talk to quest, and level 20 there. Oh, let's check out one more time. Oh, actually I'm looking at Desolus, that's not the plan. Stonetail Mountains. Yeah, they're not around level 20 here. And neither was Ashenvale, I'm pretty sure. I'm just double or triple checking here. Yeah, fine. Let's see. Well, if it wasn't for this very nice belt that I got from the auction house, then it would be actually kind of a decent reward. I'm just have to sell it over here. There we go. It's a decent cloak as well. Okay, so off to Ratchet and engage in this quest, not to mention the escort as well. Oh, and by the way, this I don't need this anymore. It's one of those quest items that stick in your bag after you completed the actual quest. Uh, it was from, you know, that pesky elite dwarf in the last episode that kept kicking me inside the dungeon. The quest I was a little bit worried about if I could actually handle, because it was close to impossible getting out if I couldn't, but it went just fine. Mainly because he didn't spawn right on top of me, so I was able to get a few wrath spells off on him before he started kicking my. He before he made the Fred Astaire on me, you know, the dance kicking thing. So this is sort of a chain. I think the second last part in the chain quest here. Um, I could get a new quest here, probably a level 27. But yeah, there's no point. I'm just gonna leave it here for now. But it's part. I think this NPC that gives me this quest is sort of a hunter, the torrent version of having nothing very in Strength of Player, and I chose to take it anyway, but I don't really want it, so I'm just gonna abandon it. It's level 27, so I can always pick it up when I'm ready for it. I'm gonna go for what was it? Guns of Northwatch. I wonder if that's a reference to Guns of Northwatch. It's an old war movie. I think I saw it when I was a kid in the movies. Um, it could be. It's sort of the usual kind of war movies from. Oh, by the way, it's this mob that I actually had to kill if I wanted that level 27 quest. And I could probably do it, but yeah, screw it. Isha Awak. It's just a regular level 27 mob, and I can definitely kite it with the root and stuff. But I won't. Yeah, I got 8,000 experience left, and I have to do quite a bit of killing here actually on top. Um, I got 1, 2. This won't give me much, but 1, 2, 3, and then there's an escort quest that's 4. Not to mention this level 18 quest. So I got 4 level 20 quests, and I got 8,000 experience left, you could say, before I reach level 26. So it's not time to try and complete level 27 quests if I wanna get full rep gains. So I'll start out with killing various mobs here. Most of them I can pretty much dodge as I can away. The easiest part of these quests is sort of killing these low level mobs. And they have like 100% drop rate on the thermal metals, but there's no point in killing any of them right now. I can do it along with, say, killing the Captain Fairmount, Cannoneer Wizen, blah blah blah. Some of the mobs that I have to kill anyway. In here, in this tower, there's an NPC. He's probably in there at the moment. It's a good time for doing this. It's pretty late Tuesday morning here. Well, but yeah, I have to kill that NPC. No, I have to escort that NPC. It's an optional quest, of course, but you know me, I'd like to do as many quests as possible. And I think getting that NPC out of there is it's worth 10 medals alone, because like I said, they have like 100% drop rate, I think. I'm just gonna eat here, I think. Uh, Food buff, and I might as well take this buff as well. It was a scroll of stamina, those extra 40 hit points. Yeah, sure, I'll take them. Might able to take mana as well. Why not? Got plenty of those. I bought these scrolls of intellect, etc., agility, whatever. Oh. You know what? Okay, I can't wound him here. So, going sort of outside, it goes inside when I'm in this tower here. Yeah, it's probably a bit early. I went stealth here. Thing is, if I jump down, I'll probably take damage, and that will break my stealth. So I shouldn't go. So that was one of the one of the NPCs I need to kill. And there's another one in this tower up here. Actually, there's one in each of the towers, really. And the final one is in this tower, where the escort NPC is. It's fairly easy killing all these mobs, but the escort can be kind of tricky, especially if you do it alone. And especially as caster, as I have to drink now and then. As usual, what's sort of useful in these escort quests is make sure if possible, that the NPC that you're escorting is sort of part of the fight. So sometimes it's smartest to let the NPC draw the aggro, so you're sure they're fighting, but they shouldn't get too much aggro because they'll die and you'll fail the quest. Oh, it looks like a full... wait by just wipe, I think. Tank probably died and now everybody else died. I have to see what the guild is writing about this. Oh, and someone panicked. Oh my god. Someone panicked and jumped into the lava as well. It's not even funny, it's kind of tragic really, but I couldn't help laughing. It's just a classic. Yeah. RFC wipe. Okay, so everybody died, and the final guy, I shouldn't be laughing, and it was not to be evil or anything, but I was more laughing at, it's such a, I'm laughing at humanity really, because it's such a human move, then that when everybody's dying around you, you panic, and then you'd rather jump down some lava for certain death than actually trying to fight your way out, or your brain. What I'm laughing at is that your brain just stops working. Really, it's just pure panic and insanity, and yeah, and you got the brain capacity of a watermelon or something like that. Anyway, let me see. I need one NPC, and she's on top of this tower. She's actually the toughest of them, really. This is gonna cost me a little falling damage. So, I'm gonna go up and get her. And afterwards, hopefully, unless some other player comes and snatch the NPC, he's sitting right there. I could be unlucky that someone just snatches him. Well, let's say, just gonna do a little. Yeah, I'm a little bored of all this sort of sneaky shit here with these low-level mobs. But The thing is about that NPC, the escort there, that if you are too... Yeah, if someone takes him, it'll take a really long time, up to a half hour before he respawns. And that's because he walks all the way from here to Ratches, and I mean like walk, he doesn't run. Hey, where you go, bro? There we go. So, oh nice, I can train my unarmed as well here. And let's see. So the NPC I want is standing just behind me. Captain something over there. Captain Fairmount. And I'm gonna go full mana here. So I don't have to kill this guy, I think, but I need to kill the healer first. Yeah, there's no way around it. Kill the healer and then kill this mob after. And rebuff my thorns here. Oh shit. Sometimes it bugs, you know, and you can like look through the walls. I need so that if when I engage her, that she runs to me, that she doesn't like run this way instead, because then all of a sudden I got 4 mobs on me. So I'll try to do it like this. And this is the mob actually. And that was the final NPC I needed here for the quest. So let's jump down here. So what would probably be a little smart here, so is to engage some of the mobs. Let's take these 2 first before I start the actual escort. The actual escort. The healer should die, no? I'll make her. Oh, and Midas died here, by the way. Remember now he told me on a warrior, because he got like chained, disarmed, which sucks pretty much on a warrior, of course. There's 2 mobs standing out here. I'm just gonna engage those. But about the escort here, yeah, clear the path first, and then actually start the escort after. The mobs respawn fairly fast, but not that fast. They stick around here. And it's not like anyone walks in here, so... the mobs, I mean. This guy will just patrol back and forth, as you can see. So I'm gonna kill these 2 guys and then fill up my mana and then actually start the quest, and it should be fine, I think. It can get a little tricky anyway, but... And you could say I have the sort of best possibilities to be successful. Might as well rebuff this. There we go. There we go. And I'm just just gonna fill up my mana, then I'm good to go. If some player comes sneaking in now, he's a complete jerk if he tries to do the escort when I'm sort of done all this pre-work, but I would imagine that he would ask me if I wanted to do the escort. Anyway, let's go. While this guy gets ready, I'm gonna read a book here. So, about the escort, never get too far away from the quest NPC or it will fail as well. So I can't really get much further than this, I'd say. And then I'll try to sort of get the NPC engaged in the fighting. So I'm gonna keep a maximum of like this distance to him. And then I'm gonna sort of engage the always the healers first, if possible. Problem is that he is NPCs level 17, so he might get aggro now and then. And this is definitely sort of the critical area. Oh, this is not so good. Need to get the healer down first. Alright, eat and drink as fast as possible here. I'm a little pressured now because I did use my mana pot as well. And I don't care about the loot, I just need to shit loot anyway. But I prefer not to get a triple pull here, so I'm gonna pull this guy over. And hopefully the NPC will react to it. Of course it did. That sucks. So I have to get the NPC here is pretty squishy. Alright. So against all odds, kind of. Let's see, he's level 17, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get aggro from these guys as well. The point is not getting it at all at the same time, you know. Looks like he made it. Clear those two. Nope, he did not. And I got a healer too. I think he can handle one. I'm gonna have to let him. No! Fuck. He didn't make it, so he couldn't handle one NPC. Great. I don't know how long he is about respawning, but you see all this is pretty much for nothing. So I'm gonna dump the quest right away. Too bad, that was like... yeah, that was sort of... If we had managed this, we would sort of be home free. The question is, of course, now how fast he is about respawning. Can he respawn faster than the mobs that we now have? Otherwise we're just gonna have to try again. Just gonna go look for him. So, it's not good to know how long he'll be about respawning. I haven't got a clue actually. But I might as well just kill these sort of mobs before he does. I think the mistake I made was that I was kind of hoping that he would that he wouldn't aggro. There was a healer and one sort of infantryman, and it looks like he would pass them. But then, even though it looks like he had sort of passed them, then the infantryman engaged, and that sort of pulled the healer as well. So, and that at the same point he didn't pull a new group. So all of a sudden I had, I think, 3 or 4 infantrymen and a healer, and that was a bit too much. I took, sure, some of them sort of beat him up initially, but I pulled as many as possible, -1, not to sort of overcommit myself, you could say. But I guess because he had the quest NPC had sort of been roughed up a bit in the start, he couldn't handle one mob. Might as well have a good time with this guy while I'm waiting. But it looks like it's gonna be full retry. And it's quite alright. The only problem is how long it's gonna take for him to respawn. Might as well swing some staff here while I'm at it. Maybe even some unarmed, as they unarm me a bit. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call this a video, and then I can probably make a separate video about sort of hopefully a successful escort quest. So, as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care, bye bye. And yeah, I'm not disappointed. Shit happens. At least I didn't die, so this is just, you know, prolonged gaming. I'll log in right after, and then I'll give you an idea about how long his respawn is. So I'm gonna watch over him. See you. Bye bye.